Hey guys, so we're in my son's Mazda 2016 Mazda 3, and his car does not have CarPlay. And today we hope to fix that by using this CarABC module that should allow us to retrofit CarPlay into his Mazda 3. So let's give it a shot. All right, so let's see what's in this box. This is the CarABC CarPlay converter for the Mazda. It works for a number of Mazda years, and mine happens to be one of them. Let's see what it comes up with. So we do not have the CarPlay option in our car, and this is going to give us the retrofit. So here's the module looks like. All right, there's the plugs. Here's the module, SD card slot. It's got the plugs, more plugs, some ties, directions. Looks like some foam padding and more ties. All right, so let's give it a shot and install it. All right, so first of all, when you get the module, you're going to see that the manual does not help you one bit in terms of taking off the dash and getting to the wires that you have to get to. So I'm going to help you with that too, and hopefully everything will work out great. All right, if you have plastic pry tools, I think that'll help. Maybe you could use screwdrivers if you're really good, but this is a little bit safer for not tearing up your dash. So first you got to take off this part of the dash right here. We're going to try to pry this open. And usually with these things, you just have to be a little bit aggressive, more than aggressive than you think is safe. Because, you know, there are pins that you have to break free. But don't be too aggressive that you break something. Cut yourself. See, having a plastic tool is very handy. You could use a screwdriver, but you're probably going to scratch something up while you're at it. So take this out right here. Let's take out this wire right here. Take that out, and then you can remove the vents. All right. Next, you're going to need a socket wrench with a decent extension because this screw is way deep in there. Let's take a look at it. You see that screw way in there? Let me show you that guy right there. That guy right there is the one we need to get out, okay? So it's a number 10 socket. All right, once you break it, seems like it's pretty easy to remove after that. So now we could just use our hands. Okay, so do not drop that screw. And of course, as soon as I say that, I'm probably going to drop it. But it's very important that you don't drop that down a vent or something. Okay, so there's the screw. You can see it dangling. And I'm going to get a magnet. We should be able to safely extract the bolt, okay? Don't lose that sucker. All right, once the screw's out, we should be able to pull this out. Oh, okay. That wasn't bad at all. Pull it out. Okay, look back here, and you'll see there's assorted wires and stuff. And we're going to have to pull those out to free up the screen. All right, see all these plugs? Let's remove them all. So this one looks like we're going to have to push down and pull out. So I have a screwdriver pushing down on the pin and pulling out. All right. Okay, this last one over here, or this next one, looks like it's the same thing. The tab here, I'm just pushing down on the tab and then trying to wiggle everything out after you push down on the tab. Which you can tell is not easy. Okay. One more down here. All right, that one right there. Okay. So now we should be able to. Oops. Is there one more? Oh, there's one more on this side. Over here. Same thing. Push down the tab. Try to wiggle its way out. There. You got your screen out. All right. So we need to take out this module down here. And I'm trying to access the tabs from up here, and it's not very easy. So if you're able to access it, then push it out. But if not, you're gonna have to do the harder way, which is taking out this part and then working our way up. So this over here, you know, if you had pry tools, again, it helps. All right. Now we could lift up. All right, so there's a little button here. You want to unbutton that. And let's take out all the tabs. Yeah, sometimes you pull out these tabs, something breaks. You know, it's plastic, it gets brittle. It's just reality. If you look down here, there is this wire we need to take out before this thing slides off. So that's the next step. Okay, so down here we gotta unplug this guy right here. That's this module. And then now we're gonna pop this guy up. Again, these are all tabs, so just pop them up. Be careful, but unfortunately you probably have to go harder than you want to, than you feel comfortable with. But at the same time, you got to be careful. So it's a tough balance. Okay, so this guy, get him out of the way. And if you got a vacuum, you might want to vacuum some of that crud. So from down here, this guy, you just gotta lift him up. I already broke it up, but lift it up to remove that. And now you'll expose this. Here, there's a pin here and a pin here on that side. We'll have to take that out because, and I'm just gonna push it through like that. Push it through, and then on the other side, there's a tab that looks like this that you'll be able to take it out. Okay, so that's holding the two pieces together. Okay, so now that I took off those two tabs, I think it'll allow me to slide everything. Hopefully it'll allow me to wiggle everything down. You can see this side already came off right here. It disengaged, so I'm going to disengage that side too. I see. So this lifts up and the tab goes into this hole. And from there, you should be able to wiggle your way out. So hopefully now we can get this thing out. There we go. So you see, here's the module, and that's what we're trying to get to. And I'm hoping just accessing these two pins right there is going to be enough to get this thing out. All right, to get us a little more space, I'm going to unscrew this back part. There we go. That frees that up. Just needed a little bit more space. And from there, okay, so what I'm going to do is push down on these pins and start trying to pry this sucker off. So we had to take the side panel off because it was holding everything back. So I think that will give us a little bit more space now to get this out and then to pry this sucker up. And I'm pushing the back and I'm pushing the pins down to try to get it through. There you go. So the top side slid out, and we're gonna try to you're not gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna try to reach down through the bottom and do the same thing on the bottom side. We can't stick our camera back there, but we're gonna try to push the pins down and push this box out. There we go. Got it. Let's slide this guy out. Okay, so this is what we want to swap out, these guys. Take that guy out. Take that guy out. All right, that's a lot of work to get this little box out. Our goal is to replace it with this box here. And see the pins? Before there's just this one green one and this gray one, but now there's this pin and these pins. Let's get the wiring. All right, so from this diagram, this is the original right here with this green line. This is the green line. That's the original. So this one goes back into the new module, and that just dangles. And you come in here, and it goes into this module here where the original is going to dangle too when we go up there, which is this green one right there. That's just going to dangle, and we're going to hook up these guys right here. What you want to do is you want to route the wires through here before you plug it in, or else you're out of luck. Just route the wires down there, and we're going to fish for them. Okay, let's start with that. Plug this into the module. Brown guy goes to the outside of the module. The black guy goes next to it. And this guy stays blank. All right, so the packaging comes with foam insulation. And if you're wondering what that is for, it's for you to wrap the wires. And you're thinking, well, why do I need to wrap the wires? Well, you don't for functionality, but you know, cars that rattle, a lot of the times it's the wires that are making that rattling sound inside your dashboard. So this padding will reduce the amount of rattling that happens. I'm going to add some more padding. I got the foam in, the padding, and I'm going to pull the line just to get it up and over. There you go. Let's do this side. Let's click this module back in. These tabs are going to be what makes them hold in place. So we're going to stick it in and make sure it clicks. There you go. Okay, it's looking good. Looks nice and flush. So now let's put everything back. All right, so again, you want to replug everything in the way you found it. All right, so now that we got everything plugged in, we got to shove the wires in the back, kind of push it back gently, and get it all back in. Let's screw it up, put the vent and the dash back together and give it a shot. All right, we're trying it out now. Let's hope it works. It's charging. Well, the phone is charging. That's a good thing. Phone's now connected. All right, enable CarPlay.
Agree.
That's a very good sign.
Here's my phone says to finish setting up CarPlay.
All right, finish setting up. Allow the phone to talk to the unit.
There we go.
Awesome. All right, it wasn't too bad actually. So you know, I think it was worth it. That little module got us CarPlay in this car, which didn't even have navigation, so that's fantastic. So I think that's a success.